Hello. So today I have a Keith Haring watch. Even though I've bought 25 and bought and sold about 25 or 30 of these Keith Haring watches over the last couple of years, I really don't even have them the different models memorized. They were produced in approximately 1986, so we're looking at about a 30-year-old watch. I did put a brand new battery in this one. It has been going for a couple weeks here. It's been keeping time, which is a good sign. Sometimes when you get these watches, they will stick, the second hand will stick, which is fine, but you have to disclose that. This one, I have not seen the second hand stick one time, and it has been going along. Now, when you talk about condition is everything, right? That's how it is. You take this watch, you take a brand new mint watch, and you wear it out one night, and then it's down one level from mint. So what do you want to look at? Well, is it brand new, mint, never been worn? Well, to the naked eye, if you're 40 years old, probably, because, you know, if you're buying this watch, you're 40 or 50 because this was what you had in high school. So it's kind of like going down memory lane. But what you want to take a look at is the lugs. Well, let's start with the crystal first. I'm going to turn it to and fro, and you can see there's not really any scratches on the crystal. I mean, if you took a magnifying glass, maybe you might see something, because it's not, you know, it's been used. And how do we know that? Well, hold it up. You do have a curve to the band here. This one's a little straighter here, but I believe this to be the original band. How do you know that? It's almost impossible to tell. The ones I bought had these 3 dots up here. So that's important to some people. If you're a collector, some people don't care. Another thing is the lugs. You want to bend the watch here. And, you know, you are under high magnification here. You are going to see, you can tell that it was worn. But you have no chips here. I mean, look how big my fingernail is. So you're also, you know, my nail is not that big. It's like twice as big, so it's blowing it. So you don't see any chips right there where the band, it's called the lug. And if you see chips there, don't get the watch because no one really wants it. And if you're buying it as an investment, you're not going to be able to resell it. Nobody wants the chips right there at the lugs. Now looking at the back under high magnification, let's pull it up here to 2.5. What you do want to see, if I can get it for you. Now, looks really, really scratched up, right? That's just normal wear and tear. And keep in mind, it's like 300%. So to your naked eye, it's going to look more like, you know, like unworn, right? But when you get really in here under high magnification, and even on a brand new quote-unquote mint watch under high magnification, you're going to see some. But you can tell this one was worn under these bright lights. But you see good stamp here. Let me get it. 2,961. Now you see that stamp is over the top of the 66. I can't see, maybe 14. The bottom number 6 is 1986, so that's what you want to see is that 6. The 2961 number was stamped on top of this case because this case was a limited edition of 9,999. So this one was 2,961 out of that number. And also, if you look at the battery, this is the original battery compartment. You don't want it to, but so you can tell it was worn. Now that's kind of like why you use the high magnification, right? Because under your normal eyesight, you know, looking at the watch, it's going to look pretty new. In fact, if it was 1986, you probably, you know, could go back and return it to the store and say you didn't like it. That's how good it is. But watch collectors don't do that. They really get in there with the high magnification. So I would say it's, you know, there is no official scale that I know of. It's not a mint condition watch, but it's pretty decent condition. You know, it's in collectible condition, and you know, definitely don't buy one that's from Italy. You know, if you want to buy a mint one in the United States, if you can find one, they're offering them for $500 to $999. You know, that's just outrageous for someone who just wants to relive the 80s and kind of get a piece of, you know, everybody now wants to get the toys that they had back in the 80s, and because, you know, the 80s were kind of cool. You know, I'm thinking this one's going to sell. I'm going to do a buy it now for $299. You know, It's possibly could go for 400, I believe, but honestly, it's not the Swatch mania anymore like it used to be. There's not, you know, a lot of people that are buying them are just the resellers and the watch collectors. So I'm going to buy it now for $2.99. But it is a video because everybody has lots of questions, and you know it works